Okay, what we have here, I'm going to be making a dust collector, sawdust collector with a fan using this bin. It's a 60 litre, and I wanted one that was quiet enough that I can just leave running, because you get a lot of noisy ones, and I wanted one that is cost effective in power. So I've decided what I'm going to use is this 12 volt radiator fan, which actually spits out quite a bit of power. I'm not sure what actual wattage it is, but I plan on hooking that onto a solar panel to go on the roof. The solar panel charging the battery, and the battery obviously powering this. So it'll be free energy. So my plan is, I bought two size buckets here to manufacture on top of the bucket like that, or whichever one. I gotta work out whichever one, and then get this PVC pipe, stick a wee bit out of the top and in the side. So that's the plan, which I'm going to be trying to figure out. Alright, I got this rigged up on this battery charger, and there is quite a bit of air getting pumped out of that. So, and it's quiet. So I think this is going to be successful. Alright, I just cut this hole in the top, which was pretty easy with the jigsaw, and it's not a tight fit, but it doesn't matter because I bought this little flange that I'm going to actually screw onto the top and attach it, because it's going to be a lot more stronger. It's going to have to carry the weight of that. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'll seal that in, and then seal that, put a couple of screws there, and Bob's your uncle. Alright, well done. This bucket here is just a touch too small. It fits on the inside of the ring, which ideally that would be perfect, but it's touching the blades. And this bucket here is just way too big. You need a good seal. So I've cut out a flange, trace the outside of this, and I'm going to make a little flange. It's going to sit on top of the bucket like that, and screw that to the other side. So I'm going to cut out obviously a circle on the inside of here. And what's worked out quite well is when you line that up onto there, got little holes, screw holes here, so I can just whack some screws in there and get a good seal. So that's kind of worked out well, and then there's still, as you see there, heaps of space between the bucket. So that's actually going to work out pretty good. Alright, so I made this flange, bit of a rough cut, but doesn't worry me. That's going to screw onto the top like that, and then that's going to screw onto there. I'm thinking I might actually cut out just a wee bit of the ends here, just to allow a bit more airflow with the prop. But anyway, that's the idea. And then I'm going to cut a hole in the bottom here, stick this flange in here, and then that's going to attach directly to there. And it's going to be a winner chicken dinner. Alright, so this is where I'm up to. Got the lid on. Got a bit of sealant glue in there. And I'm actually going to use this nail gun. Just to put a couple of nails in there. They're only small. That's a 15mm board there anyway. Just to hold it down. So no, don't use a nail gun. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually put a crack in it. So I think it's I'm going to have to use a few screws. That's alright, live and learn, live and learn. I got that screwed on. What I actually noticed is this stuff here is actually reacting with this plastic. You can see it's turning blue. It's got really strong odour. It's not the same as the gap filler. So whether that will create a good seal, because it's reacting and melting together, I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll press on. Alright, this plastic in this bucket is not flexible like this. So I'm trying to figure out how I can cut a hole in the bottom of this without cracking it like I did with the nail. So I'm going to use the heat gun. If I had my blowtorch, I'd use that, but I'm going to heat up the bottom of this, hopefully enough I can make an impression. Alright, we're heating this up and we'll see if this works. And it's going to be really hot when I pick it up. I don't have anything but the hands. Alright, just let me push it down. No, not that. Didn't think about this. Alright, push that down. No, not hot enough. Let's try it again. Alright, so that didn't work, the heat gun didn't work. Got that thing so hot, but this plastic just wouldn't melt. Just a little tiny bit of a mark there. But anyway, so I'm trying this way. I'm going to drill some holes and then just get a little hacksaw blade and just finish it off. Because I don't want to crack this. Okay, I've cut the hole. Woo. I put hundreds of little screw holes, drill holes, and then cut out with Stanley knife, then got the Dremel and tied at the edge. So that is going to fit in there like that. Flush. And then I'm going to, this is going to sit in there like that. And sit in there. Sit in there. You getting the gist? Alright, so I'm about to stick this together. Can't remember which way I play it. Alright, there's some glue there. That's going to go in there like that. Just like that. Push it down. That's how it's going to look. And then that is going to sit on top of there. Alright, there we go. All bolted on. That's how it is going to look. Now I was thinking about maybe putting this in here. just like that. Just so, because the idea is when you put this on here, you got to have a little spout, so when it shoots, sucks the debris in there, it doesn't actually get sucked back up through there, it just lands in the bottom. But I might be able to get away with leaving that off and just put my little filter there like that. But we'll see. Right, so we've got the top part finished. Just take it off. There we go. A little filter on there. I reckon that's pretty cool. Now it's time to cut the hole in the side of this. So I've made this piece here. Going to clip in the side like that, and then that creates a cyclone effect. It's coming along pretty cool. Alright, so I've got it running, and I still haven't sealed up around here yet, so it's a bit of pressure getting in there. I still got to put a seal on there, but it's working. See? And there's none coming out the top. Which is awesome. Woohoo! Alright, so basically that is it. That is done. It's a little bit of there's enough suction there, I reckon. It's quiet. And you can put a little switch on it. And I think next video will be me hooking up the piping system.